Well, the Trans-Pacific Partnership, referred to as NAFTA on steroids. So while folks might not have heard of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which is a trade agreement involving 11 Pacific Rim countries, they have heard of free trade and how corporations have utilized past trade agreements to expand their rights and their ability to move labor freely, to ignore environmental protections, to basically expand their profits on the backs of communities. And we are now in the 16th round of negotiations of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. The 18th round is happening in Canada, in Vancouver, in July. And it is an exciting opportunity for communities throughout Canada and the United States to mobilize. And we've been working on this for 3 years. And the Seattle victory in '99 showed that people coming out on the street can make a difference and can actually stop bad policy from moving forward. And we very much see Vancouver as an extension of that the Pacific Northwest is where trade agreements come to die. And that is something that our colleague at the Council of Canadians has said recently. So we want to continue that trend of solidarity on trade justice with allies in Canada, with the U.S. and allies also throughout Latin America and in Mexico. And so we are all gearing up with obviously groups here in Canada taking the lead. We want it to be creative, we want it to be joyful, we want it to be sharing what we want in our trade agreements, but being very clear that these corporate rights deals stop here. So in issues around fracking or putting any kind of constraints around extractive fuels, corporations utilize trade agreements to fight communities and the laws that communities have passed in the organizing efforts. So it's important that we get our trade agreements right because it will impact all of the other issues that we are working on, from immigration reform to climate change to public health and safety, food labeling, public procurement. Educate yourself about the TPP and talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, and hope to see you out on the streets in Vancouver.